Welcome back to Dig the Game, and I am going to be creating my character all over again. I thought this looked really cool. Detail, blue, there we go. So I want to go over a few things. First is, if you've been watching my Osiris New Dawn content, you notice I was playing on the normal game. And I realized there was a lot more people looking for info on the experimental branch. So I've changed my mind, and I'm going back to the experimental branch to play solely on that. But I'm going to give you a couple of updates along the way. First off, I want to thank the viewers that commented on the other video. Very helpful. We had comments from Snake Games, and they were mentioning about the map, which I apparently just didn't even realize. So this is going to be episode 3, but we're going to be going back to the experimental branch. And wanted to thank Gregory Schaefer. I appreciate your contribution, and it was very detailed. It was great on where the resources are. But here's the deal. Today, I hop on and I go to make a video, and I was reviewing my prior video. It turns out that my game capture switched my microphone input over to my web camera instead of my good mic. So my audio for like the tail end of my single player stuff got a little messy. And then I started playing this, and I realized that. And so anyway, I don't want to ramble too much more. This is the updated version of the game. Now you're going to notice the tools look a little bit different. The opening's still about the same, but we go to exit, and now we got to use this survival knife here. So I want to go over what I've done so far in this game to catch you up to what I would have put into the YouTube series, but we're just going to talk about it. So the first thing is I played the regular version of the game, and I basically got to the point where I had done pretty much everything. I had built almost everything I could think of building. I had security droids walking around. I just had all kinds of stuff. And now I'm looking. So after I had played that, I then got back onto the experimental branch, and I prospered. I did really good. I was able to build everything up to building my spaceship, and I flew out of the atmosphere. I went to Lutari, I believe, because I was going to get diamond. The issue is, after I got the diamond, I was all excited because now I was like, okay, experimental branch, I'm going to be able to go back and build the rest of the stuff I need to build, and I got stuck re-entering the atmosphere. And I couldn't save the game because I was entering the atmosphere, and I could not exit out. I mean, I was completely stuck. So I had no option other than to kill the game. Well, that killed my game completely, because when I came back into the game, my character was on Lutari. They were not on the Proteus 2, and my spaceship was nowhere to be found. So I was stranded on that moon. So I hopped back on. I've started playing the experimental branch again, and I see this morning so much has changed already. So they've put some time and work into this. Let's see where things are at. Let's see if we can get back to where we were. Now, I was playing earlier this morning. That's when I discovered the microphone issue, and just decided, let's start over. Let's talk about what I've discovered so far, but also what hung me up the last time. The issue I had last time is I got to the build the furnace part, and I'll go over these things that I figured out through some work my last play. Oh, come on, dude. Yes. Alright, so you can see it says harvestable. I can click to inspect, but now if I want to harvest it, I chop at it, and I get this alien tissue. So that's a new mechanic in the game. Another thing is the bandages that we've got to make. Those, we're going to need plants for. We have to make the... Sorry, I'm trying to think and get a good start here at the same time. We have to build a debris hut. So let's look at what it takes to build the debris hut. we have the scrap to do it, but we need to make makeshift patch tape. That is made through the fern berries and this makeshift cloth, which we need alien fiber. The alien fiber we can get from the plants. So I'm going to farm up a little bit more of the space debris. Even though I don't need a lot, you're going to see I'm getting scrap rubber. There's so much new stuff in this game. I'm just scratching the surface. But I want to get this video out as quickly as I can because I haven't seen any content on this yet. And yeah, I want to try to help people that are playing on this experimental branch and give you any of the tips that I figure out. Another spider? Yep. Now I'm not sure if the alien stuff that I'm getting off him, if that can be used for meat later. I haven't collected any meat from killing the aliens. Alright, I want to find the location that I was at before. Alright. So again, I mean, what I'm looking for is a super flat spot that I'm also not going to have to deal with crazy alien spawns. And I had found one, but the terrain has changed a little bit. The location I used to use is no longer there. You're going to see on the mini-map in the upper right that there's a exclamation mark. That takes us to the Osiris base. So that mechanic seems pretty cool, but after that I have to find the comms log, and that is not marked on the map. So, just letting you know. Now I can finish this off later. I'm just trying to get a little bit of this done. Alright, let's go find broken wire. So I don't know how to repair any of that stuff yet. Is that water? Oh, we gotta go check this out. And they are not messing around with walking on slopes anymore. Like, it is insane, like how slow it makes your character. That's water. This is the first time I've seen water. Wait. Methane. Extract methane. Never mind, it's not water. Oh, man. Okay. So, I was able to show you where methane's at. Alright, if I can get back up to the top of this thing, we're going to find a spot to build at. I mean, I really don't think I have to go crazy with finding the perfect spot right now. I could work on repairing this thing. You know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that for the first time. I have the two habitats here. Maybe that's the idea.
Starvation warning.
Looks like the biodome is separate. Okay. Now I'm gonna go I need to go chop down some food. You know what? While I'm rounding up the food, let's go find a plant too, so I can show you how to make that makeshift tape. All right, I see a plant right there. All right, so now I have the plant fibers. Grab a few more of those. And you'll notice there's a damage meter now for these. Now I can build some stone tools. I built the like the crab scythe or whatever. I'm trying to remember the exact name. And it wasn't that impressive. I couldn't harvest any resources with it or anything. So I like the axe for chopping the trees, and the knife for fighting. The only problem I have with that right now is I had no way of repairing it, so I don't know if I'm missing something or what. And we didn't get a water bottle yet, but I know that those are easy to find in the wreckage. So when we go back to salvage that, I'm expecting to find, you know, one or two of those. They also, I think, changed, and I don't know, I mean, I'm not thinking this is the case, but wouldn't it be cool if they watched my experimental branch video and made the change? the water, you don't use it up as fast. So I don't know if they adjusted the mechanic a little bit, but that was one of the things that I had talked about in my video. Oh, look at that. I already get a pistol. I can't use it because I have no ammo yet, but still. Another cool mechanic is I can salvage those boxes after... Oh my gosh, come on. Jump. I can salvage those boxes now. The movement controls seem to be a little bit clunky. I'm not sure if that's me just... It's really early. Like, am I just too tired and I'm not playing the game well enough, or did something change with that? So there we go. We have water. We have another pistol. Wow. But I can destroy those once I open them up, so I know what I've actually gathered. But you're also going to see here, we have a fuel cell. All this stuff, wire broken. Like, I really don't know. Now this looks, it says broken hose, but it looks like this thing that I'm supposed to get. It's called a crude pipe. And I have not been able to find it. Let's build these so I can make the makeshift cloth. I think I need 2 of those. Let's make those 2. And I can make the shard blade, that's what I made, and the stone axe. And I'm thinking, just because the resources are so easy to get on those, like maybe I just drop them when I'm done. We need a fernberry tree. Any fernberry trees nearby? It does not look like it. But I needed a lot of tape to make stuff, so I'm gonna be looking for plants next to these 2 so I can harvest those. We'll want a lot of plant fibers. Okay, there's the fernberry tree. And I haven't really had to use those for any water. Another thing that I said in my video, that the vegetation, I think maybe they dialed it back a little bit, but the drops off of here are way more visible now. So they glow, they have a glowing outline, just like I had said in the video, would help out a lot. So a lot of the things that I was experiencing in the gameplay, it seems that those mechanics have been adjusted. So I mean, you can already see the glow. I'm just excited to see things that I noticed in the game already being there to improve it. Alright, I'm not going to go too crazy. So there we go. Easy, way easier to find. Alright, so we've got our food sorted out. Oh yeah, meteors are back. I noticed that too. But maybe by, you know, recreating my game and coming back into it, maybe there's something that's going to work right, but I could not find or construct the crude pipe, and that is what I needed to make the furnace. So that's sort of where I got stuck. I could not make the furnace. I think those are given some more resources too. I mean, I could be wrong, but now I can pick these up, lithium, and it looks like it's uranium now. I'm not sure if they got rid of plutonium or if plutonium's still a thing. The mineral outcrops, that seems to have changed too. Let me show that. It just shows rock outcropping. When I harvested that, once I made the axe, it gave me rock. It didn't give me anything else. So, you know, I think, again, I'm going to have a lot to learn here. Okay, we would make that. Make 2 of those. And you hold it down now to craft it. You don't just click it once. I need 4. Okay. Another good tip that I'm just going to offer is, once you build this, I highly recommend you walk up to it and you activate it. Getting really sick of you spiders, man. I have no idea what to do with the alien tissue. I'm assuming that it is something you cook later, but alright, so we need 1 more makeshift tape. And these are stackable. I did not know that. So it's awesome that you can just build one right on top of another. Rubber and plastic, I'll probably throw those in there. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, so now it says build a furnace. Here's the problem. Utilities, furnace, makeshift tape, a barrel, crude pipe. So if I click on it, I have no idea where to get this crude pipe. I've put a message on the Steam discussion just to see if anyone can tell me. But I searched all over. I went to the bases. I salvaged several things, and I could not find a crude pipe. So I'm still stuck on that spot. But I also made the workbench, and I thought, the workbench, that's got to be it. But when I opened the workbench, there was nothing in it. And there's no more, like, I can't just click down on something and create all. Okay, so I've built that. If I use, yeah, it says nothing in it. Scrap metal that can be used to craft various items, and nothing appears to allow me to craft anything. So yeah, I do not know what I am missing with that crude pipe. But I mean, if I can't build a furnace, I can't smelt anything, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm missing something here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to town. I'm going to salvage this up. I'm going to go around to the habitats and everything, salvage up all the stuff on those. And I'm probably going to post this video just to show, like, here's where I'm at. Here's what I've figured out so far. And, you know, hey, if you've already figured out how to make the crude pipe, I would love to hear it in a comment. This might be a little bit of a shorter video. I'm not going to... So if it says operational, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm just going to grab the things that say salvage. All kinds of different things. Like, there's a whole bunch of different metals now. And the crafting, I mean, there's a lot more to learn again. But I think that's going to be really fun. And then I saw a post from people like 3 hours ago that are playing this. But what I'm wondering is if they already had the forge built. So am I the first one since this update to try to build the forge? You know, I mean, it could be. It might be. And it might be something that they're going to be, you know, pushing out an update today on to get fixed. So if someone's watching this and they know how to make it, please let me know. I want to thank the people that watched.
Warning.
I don't want to thank that lady because she's always telling me stuff. I want to thank Gregory Schaefer. Thank you for your very detailed comment on the resource locations. I don't know how much of that has changed. Obviously, the whole plutonium thing now is a little bit different. Snakes Games, thank you for your comment as well, telling me about the mine development, and also that we have a map. It's right here. It's F3 in the experimental branch. So it gives you a lot more detail than just this mini map, so you can see a lot further. If you like this video, please like. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. We'll be coming out with more content on this awesome game as we figure things out. All right, take care, everybody. See ya.